So now let's explore an advanced search in WorldBook Student. The advanced search is easily accessible right from this results page of my first search. So here's my text box that I used in my basic search, and right underneath that is a tab that says advanced search. So if I go into advanced search, it gives me some options. Unfortunately, in the WorldBook Student advanced search, there isn't a thesaurus we can draw from, but there is a dictionary over in this drop-down menu that we could use to help guide us in some of the phrasing and vocabulary we might need. So the advanced search uses student-friendly language for you. Instead of using what we call Boolean operators, there are things like this capital and capital not, and capital or. They're kind of confusing to use at this point. So a good thing about WorldBook Student is it spells it out for you. It says you need to search for a phrase, or do you need to search for all these words, or do you need to search for any of these words? And so if you put keywords down here into the search term and press on one of these buttons for searching all of those words or any of those words, it will come up with a different search depending on what you pick. You could also search by month, date, or year of a publication. You could search for Lexile measure. Lexile measure is the level of reading. So if you know your level of reading, you could put it in there. So let's say you would want to do from 400 Lexile to 800 Lexile. And then it would show you only the materials for those reading levels. Okay. However, you have to know your Lexile measure, so you may have to talk to your teacher about that if you want to search that way. You can also browse. If you don't know specifically the terms you want to use, you can browse by encyclopedia articles by subject, or by back in time by year, or by a resource guide. We are going to start by putting in some keywords in the search term. Unfortunately, I can't copy and save, or I can't save my basic search and then just put it into my advanced. I have to kind of start all over again. That's another kind of constraint for WorldBook Student, but it's not too bad because I know what I'm searching for this time. So I'm going to put in that same key phrase, Civil War American. And I'm going to use this search Boolean operator up here of search for any of these words. And it would actually be search for all these words, which would be the Boolean and. And let's see what results we get. Wow! Holy moly! Look at that. 2,271 results. That's crazy. That's a lot of information, and I would love to sit here and go through it all. It would be exciting, but I don't have that much time. And even when it breaks it down over here in different media to encyclopedia articles, back in time, historical maps, images, special reports, tables, videos, and animations, there's still 921 articles. I can't go through all of that. But I do see here that it comes up with that same thing from my basic search of the Civil War American, grouping together all the Civil War topics. But I'm going to go back and try a different search process and see if that helps me narrow it down a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in, and again I'm going to use my same terms, Civil War American, but this time I'm just going to keep it at search for the phrase and see what that brings up. Oh, much more comfortable. 42 results. That's so much better. And there's only 33 articles I'd have to look through. But look at this again. Comes up with that same collection of topics for Civil War American that I had in my standard search and my last search. So I'm thinking this may be good. So I scroll down a little bit more though to see, and these are all very specific topics that, I'm not really sure what my specific topic is yet. I haven't narrowed it down, so I don't know if I want to go through each of those. So I think it might be better for me to just go into this overall collection and look at what I have here. And then narrow it down based on what I see here, what's my interest on the left-hand side of these different tabs. So when you do get your results though, what you'll see is there'll be a title. You'll have images here related to your title. You'll have a sentence summary. You'll have the link to go into reading more about it. And you'll have options to share or save this content or this resource before you even open it, which is really, really cool. So these are really cool searches for the basic search and the advanced search. Now let's go look at some other tool supports we can use to help us navigate World Book Student.